So in a little break from the CNC videos, I thought I'd show you how I fix my shoe. Now, you might think, oh my god, an old pair of shoes, why bother fixing them, just buy some more. These actually aren't all that old. They're 6 months maybe, maybe a little bit more. But I've been doing quite a lot of electrical work, and that means you're down on your hands and knees, chasing out and stuff, and the tip of these just wears through in no time flat. Now, yeah, I suppose I could get a different brand of boot, but I actually think they probably pretty much all do this, and I love this style of boot. I can't remember what they're called, they're DeWalt, but they are so comfortable. But they do suffer from this slight problem. I mean, once I fix this, they'll last for ages, probably a good 4 years, and I wear them almost every day. But you do have to fix this problem when it gets to this stage, or eventually the toe cap will fall out. Now, I found the easiest way of doing it is with a bit of super glue, because this is suede and the steel's quite rough. It sticks really tightly, and it firms up all of the suede around here to the point where it's like rock. You'll never wear it away. But first thing you've got to do is lift a little bit of the suede away from the steel so you can dribble in some super glue. So I'm just using an Allen key, and you don't want to rip it if you can avoid it, but get down. There's suede and then there's a layer of cloth underneath. You get down underneath the cloth, there you go, and just free it up, just there, that's freed that up. And you want maybe 8mm or so, there you go, all the way around. Just make sure it's slightly stretched here. Now you've got to do this because you don't want any point where you're relying on the original attachment. You need it to rely on the super glue. If you have a weak point in it, you'll have to try and address that, but because the rest will be glued thoroughly down, there's no way you'll be able to get super glue in there. So once you've freed it up, take your super glue, get your nozzle down underneath, start with the most difficult bit, and just squirt in a generous amount of super glue. You always want to be wearing gloves with super glue and glasses, especially glasses. If super glue gets in your eye, I kid you not, you'll have your eye glued shut before you know what's happening. So get a good generous amount in there. And then just push it down. All around. Now what you'll find, it might look a little bit scruffy initially, but you'll find that the suede will wear back. The super glue will toughen up the suede, and just regular usage will cause it to wear back slightly. And there we go. This is now set like concrete. That will wear, and the bottom will wear. So you'll end up with something like this, as a much more beveled edge, and it will look fine. And once it's beveled, there's very little for it to peel back. But the super glue will stop it peeling. Anywhere where the super glue has touched the suede is rock solid. It's practically as hard as the steel. So there you go.